So people, me say yeah, me say yeah, people. We are no instrumental today, so it's a acapella. So give me something, give me it right here, Bridget. Give me it right here. Yeah. I tell you, give me it right here. Hey. You don't know. It's your boy. But you're losing the beat, you know. As I start, forget that. But now you have to keep my beat for me, man. As I started, I drop my beat. I like, you don't know. And I hear the beat stop. You understand? Then, so people, good vibes and energies. It's your boy, Taddy Boom, the harbinger of vibes, rough, rugged, and raw Rasta, man. Yeah, Rastafari. And we are here yet again, BTM, the podcast. You know what I mean? It was a pleasure being here with you all. I love the vibes, love the energies. And with me today, I have...
Joshua Waldron, pleased to make your acquaintance.
How you proper, sir? How you... He speaks with the Queen's English. You understand? You watching The Crown or something recently?
No.
We're watching. We're talking. We're going on. So we learn that.
Well, I learned that from firstly the boys in my program as well as my mother and stuff. You know, the reason, not the household teaching, man.
Big up yourself, mommy. But for sure, big up yourself, boys. You know, we just do this thing. So people, I mean, if you've been here with us before, you would know that the Boys to Men program is a mentorship / awareness program. We do our best in helping the young men of Trinidad and Tobago in becoming better, knowledgeable of life, giving them tools and traits that would help them in the long run in this journey that we all have to go forward. And we know life ain't easy, and you know things tough. So we doing our best, we doing our part in believing that we helping them out. Yeah, and we do this by having discussions on certain topics that we believe is gonna build character in young men. Joshua, for example, yeah. So he talk by like that kind of vibes and energy. So Joshua, I know you.
Yeah, correct.
You know yourself.
Yeah, I know myself.
But the people don't know you.
That is correct.
Tell them something now, man. Tell them something about yourself.
Well, my name is Joshua Waldron. I grew up firstly in Trinity, and I'm now currently living in 7th Avenue, Malik Baratire.
Go get me a full address and don't start over at like Paul.
Nah, I ain't getting them.
Them girls go follow you and chase you down and pull up by your front door because it's the hottest thing in Malik, eh?
Might be.
Lord, we listening. I like it.
So yeah, I went to school at Southeast Policeman Secondary School for a total of 5 years. I am now currently furthering my education in Form 6 Government Secondary School. I would like to become, I'm going to become a doctor. I want to specialize in stem cells. 20 years of age currently, and you know, your boy single, but I something for this side. Anyway. So yeah, the
brother, alright. This is BTM, the podcast, right? This is not Match.com. This is not Tinder. You understand? This is not Meet Your Mate. We feel it is, boy, but you're single and all them kind of thing. When you all want to patronize Joshua, like a patronize Joshua, as you see on this side. But I like the vibes and energy. But yeah, that's right, dog. A doctor, boy. We want to specialize in stem cells, you see, you know?
Yeah, that is correct.
Stem cells, you know, boy.
That is correct. Hard work.
But yeah, this now, right? How do you see it? The reason why I keep repeating it is because I don't know what it is.
Alright, so stem cells basically, if you look at a lizard, right? A lizard, when the tails get cut off, it is regrow itself, basically. It's regrow itself. So
I see that in Spider-Man. I watch cartoon, yeah.
Correct. So stem cells is basically using cells to regrow certain body parts. So if you look at somebody who wasn't born with a nose,
so what you trying to tell me? You look at them make the jutsu, right? So when somebody cut off my hand now, I could grow it back. Are you trying to tell me?
Well, not necessarily grow it, but we didn't reach that stage yet. But yes, it's pertaining to regrowth of.
So a hand too. So a hand is too much. So grow up my baby too then.
Yeah, you can go back. What they basically do it is put the this let's say okay, so this gather the mass tissue and then they put it inside your body to incubate basically. So you see that certain people who have like the nose, they put their nose inside the arm or inside the forearm or something and it incubate there. Because it's your cells, so like your body get accustomed. And then after they would extract it and they would mold it and put it on your face. So yeah, that is basically.
So you keep saying also like more like soft tissue cartilage kind of thing for now then?
Well, for now, I haven't. Well, yeah, for now, basically, that's what they're doing. It also have like splicing the genes and like stopping certain diseases from developing from the fetal stage. So.
Where's boy? That the kind of thing you went to, boy?
Yeah, that's what I'm into, right? That's what I'm into.
That the kind of thing you wanna do, boy?
Yeah, it's further in education, further in development.
So, watch now. What if I say to you, as I get to you, come on, what a Malik? You understand? Oh, you just went southeast. You can't do that.
Well, I don't believe you could impose your will over me to tell me I can't do something, I could do anything I would want to do.
If I get to dog, you could do that. You get to
that
do
stigma,
stem cell thing.
Stigma doesn't affect who I am as an individual. I would supersede that, so that's what I have to say.
Supersede, big word. Write it down. You know what I mean? Nah, but I mean, now I do that just not to be the devil's advocate, just for those who didn't realize that. You understand? But the reason why I did it to be the devil's advocate because, come on, Joshua, somebody tell that before at some point, right?
Well, not in that exact wording, but people would also like push you down and be like, you want to be that? You sure you're gonna be that? That is real hard work and like try to discourage you, I would say. They didn't come out right and say that.
It's the same thing. Doesn't matter the word. It's the same thing. If somebody trip you, they try to make you fall. If somebody push you, they try to make you fall. All in all, they try to make you fall. So no matter how they say it or they put it across, they are saying that you can't do this or you are incapable of that. And we are the boys, and said that's a mad scene, boy. We on the podcast here, BTM, the podcast, we don't promote that kind of thing. We don't go through that. Simply because we believe in the development and betterment of every single person. And one of the tools in which we give to these young men to help them with that is positive self-esteem. Self-esteem. No way self-esteem. You don't grow up, it's a bad self-esteem, it's a good self-esteem, it's a high self-esteem, it's a low self-esteem. Self-esteem, yeah? You have an idea. It's one in which somebody feel about themselves, how to validate themselves, how they carry about themselves. Self-esteem. That's just what it is. Yeah, that's a little soft voice. Even loud, you understand? But very persistent voice in yourself letting you know you are capable of this and more. That great things in your future, boy Joshua. And I just want to give you blessings. You understand?
Thanks, appreciate it.
You understand? Just pay it forward and let you know, make me proud now, dog. Make me proud. So I know 10 years from now when they finally make the jitsu for me to grow back my hand, just stem cells, I get you. I really get you. No. I, for a fact, had people look down upon me, thought to themselves, I am incapable of doing something. This is not of me. This is too above me. I stepped out of my office, you understand, as somebody coming out of Never Do Team Over, as a young Afro Trini, you understand, you have all these different things floating around your head. And people I being real, I being raw. If you feel to disagree and say it's not like that, I don't know the world you're living in, but I happy for you and you in that world and that bubble. SpongeBob blow you a real nice bubble. Yeah? But we being real here, as in the facts we talking here, and that's what we're going on. Now, how we help the young men with this whole thing when it comes to the self-esteem and whatnot. We understand that self-esteem has 5 components there, right? 5 senses in which you have to develop to help yourself better yourself. remember them things.
Yeah.
Remember that, right? What's the first thing you remember?
Security is definitely one of them.
Security, a sense of security. Now you're watching this thing and you're wondering what is a sense of security. A clear example just now is when I say to Joshua, but you can't do this, you can't run it, ting. He let me know straight up. Now you can't tell me that. You can't put that on me. That is on you. But my own will supersede that. I don't teach my word, you know, supersede. I can't even spell it, so don't ask me. Yeah, but for me, that is my sense of security. Is just where you're gonna guard yourself with. Yeah, doing the job of securing. Now, what we do, we create rules. We tell these young men to create rules by which they live by, to govern their lives, to help them better themselves. Right? Now, for me, Josh, I will come with you rules just now. I'm going to tell you 3 of my rules here. Right away, right? My first rule is to never belittle anyone. I never want to make someone feel lesser of themselves. Yeah, that is it. That is my first rule. I don't want to belittle nobody. Right? My second rule is to make it my duty at the end of the day to put a smile on someone's face, to make somebody be happy, to get laughter out of a soul. That is what I want for myself at the end of the day. That is my second rule. My third rule, right, that has helped me feel good about myself, or boost my self-esteem, is knowing and understanding that I am not going to allow anyone to make me feel lesser than. So the same way I'm not going to make somebody feel lesser than, I'm not going to allow somebody to make me feel lesser than. That's not happening, Solia. That's not happening. What's your rule, Joshua?
Well, firstly, I would say, my rules, I'm a natural person. I like to make people smile. I like to make people happy. I like to give people compliments, let them know. I like to give myself compliments when I wake up in the morning. Tell myself I'm the strongest. When I go to the gym, tell myself I'm the strongest. You know, encourage myself. So I'd say, firstly, that's my first rule. I would encourage everybody around me in my circle to do better. I'd encourage myself to do better and to strive to achieve success. That's my first rule. So every day when I wake up, before I exercise, before I leave home, everything, before I go to school, before I tell my mother, make sure I tell my mother she's beautiful, everything. I go through all the process. My second rule, confidence. Confidence is key to success in yourself. Confidence and competence is key to success in yourself. So I would always say that I would be confident. Try to carry about myself in a confident manner. Try to speak to people. Try to erupt the confidence out of other people. Engage them. Make sure they could feel a level of comfortability. They could feel like they could talk to them on a normal basis instead of trying to diminish people's pride and all of that. I would talk to them. You know, I try to engage them on that level. My third rule, I try to engage myself in meaning that I'll look deep within and try to deep reflection, introspection of myself. Try to reflect on who I am as a person, how I can better myself each and every day.
Hey, watch out! I love to see it. I love it. I really love it. And that is the security we're talking about. That is the security we're talking about. Now, what I like what Joshua just did there, what he just said there, he spoke about every day. He looked at himself. He looks at the man. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. Yeah. I know, I thought I was a singer. Just to be clear. Say for the day saying, boom, your song in real bad. I know this. You don't have to tell me that. Duh. Yeah. So, he talking about the man in the mirror. And that is all about identity. He does that every day. What I could have done better today. What can I do tomorrow to make myself be a better person? Yeah. How do I increment the greatness that is in me daily? And that sense of identity is what does make everything better now, you know that way? Just knowing who you are. And I've said this to you all before. If you have watched past episodes, you'll hear me saying this, is that I know myself. And in knowing yourself, you know what you get for yourself, you know what you expect for yourself. You know what you will accept for yourself. If you are a car, I put it in real layman's terms. If you are a car, what kind of car you want to be, Joshua?
Me?
Yeah.
Definitely a Bugatti.
You wanna be a Bugatti? Ah! I don't even know what's a Bugatti does. Yes, whatever. Yes, you wanna be a Bugatti. No, I would like to believe he is a Bugatti. He knows he's a Bugatti. And being a Bugatti, he would need a particular type of fuel because he doesn't know what he wants and what he needs. So being a Bugatti, you're not gonna take no super. You're not gonna put a petrol in your tank and tell yourself you're gonna move. You're not gonna take diesel. I would like to believe you need premium, high-end fuel. Yeah?
True.
You ain't gonna put a CNG because that's not what it's called for. Right? So, you identify and you know who you are and you know what you need to be even better at that. So when people throw the negatives your way, you can't do this, that is not for you, but you matter. Nah. That is on them. That is on them. Maybe because they know people love to project their shortcomings upon others. And that in itself is their negative self-esteem speaking. But do not let their negative self-esteem come to diminish the positive self-esteem that you have and that you are building within yourself. Yeah? I know myself. Therefore, I know what I want for myself, what I'm going to accept, and what is going to help build me. And what Joshua said that he does daily, that in itself is great. Always reminding yourself who you are. Waking up. It's not the security that's even tie right into the identity. That all we do is real flow. It's chain we making here. One link into the deck. Call me any other big up then. Call me Julius. I'm not going to call the name of the company. I go do all that. Yeah? But then big we up add a little promo one thing, we'll get a plug. Wink wink. All them jewelry stores. You don't know. If you want to describe yourself, Joshua, who are you? Let me hear your identity. Let me hear you. Who are you?
I would definitely say I'm the strongest, and I'm the wisest, and I'm the kindest. That is what I would define myself as.
Strongest, the wisest, and the kindness. I feel it, brethren. I feel it here. Yeah? Now, you have your security, right, guys? You have your identity. But all of those things thus far, it needs something else. It needs something else. And what it needs is our support to help foster it, to help it grow. You understand? It needs some soil, basically. And we call that is belonging. A sense of belonging. And what I mean by a sense of belonging is just somebody to help you foster these things. You know for yourself, you want for yourself. Somebody to tap you on your shoulder and say, hey, I like where you're going. I like that direction. Put it in, brethren. Love or no. Hey, this is a little t-shirt here. Boys to men. Yeah, this little fraternity here. That kind of belonging. Some of the earliest or the most critical form of the support system of belonging is family though. If I said it once, I've said it a million times. Family. And many times that's where the self-esteem is built or broken. Because even before you reach the boys to men, you're at home with family. Right? So to all the family members, whatever role you take up in the family, mommy, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, auntie, nene, granny, papi, godfather, godmother, if I really pick up in the family, understand it is your duty to give a sense of belonging to the other people around you in your household. If you remember that, give them that. So when you're telling yourself you're the strongest, and you're the kindest, and you're the wisest person, right? You need somebody to help you foster that. Because in you thinking it, it's always way people always say, I don't care what you think about me. Do I think about myself? No, that is fact. That is fact. I understand why you can say that. But that pertains when it comes to negative connotations. That's why you're trying to poison your water. Now. Whereas it comes down to people reassuring you that you're the great person that you are and that you're destined to be. You need that. You need that. I don't know about all here, but when I hear, boom, good job, boy, good job. I like where you do it. I just feel good about myself. I just feel good about myself. That sense of belonging does go a long way. Wouldn't you agree, Joshua? You're quiet, man.
Yes.
Say something now, man. They could relate.
Yeah, I could relate, man.
Yeah, like how that fits in. Where do you get that sense of belonging from?
Well, I would say my mother, I would definitely get that sense of belonging from, and my siblings as well, because of the nurturing way that they have, as well as the Boys Men program, leaders such as yourself.
Say that again.
Leaders such as himself,
Nah. Say that one more time.
Leaders such as Taddy Boom, Mr. Jeffers,
no, you can stop at Taddy Boom. You can stop at Taddy Boom. You have to talk with nobody else right now.
Yeah,
them not here.
When I look around.
Now, big up everybody. You have to big up now, man.
Yeah, when I look around and I see those type of attributes inside of them, it really inspires me to say that I'm the strongest, I'm the wisest, I'm the kindest. I try, even though, you had to be humble at times, you had to be humble yourself. But seeing those qualities in others, the wisdom from my mother, she's always teach me every day, a lesson every day. She's always trying to encourage me to do my best. She's always like my backbone, my support system.
Yeah.
So the wisdom from my mother is be like, wow, I want to be wise, so I would say I see wisest. Telling yourself, say it, you'll believe it. Believe it, you can attain it and achieve it. So the strongest, when I look at the family structure, how my mother hold the family together, instead of having all of us, she encourages every day to make better decisions, make better decisions yourself, make a better you. The Boys Men program as well correlates with that. They always encourage you develop the foundation. I attribute a lot of my psychological development at this stage to my mother and as well as the Boys Men program, especially being without a father figure in my life. So, Mr. Jeffers, you like my bigger brother. I could look towards you and be like, wow, boy, Taddy Boom, boy.
And this is one thing, Joshua, I'll make sure you never get lost, boy. I'll make sure you never get lost, but I'll ensure that you know to find your way, boy. To find your way. You understand? You understand? Yeah, I mean, you might have to take a hill, but you go make it up. You go make it up the hill. And Joshua?
Yeah, I'm making it up the hill. I ain't making up the hill, I'm making up the moon. We aiming for the stars and we landing on the moon. That kind of mentality, that will bring you to success. And I see that in you. You care about yourself from day one. I say Taddy is a kind of man, he do business what other people think about him, as long as he know what he doing is right. And that's what you have to know about yourself. I don't know what you doing is right. As long as you know that,
I like that.
You can attain it.
As long as you know what you're doing is right. And that's how you put it in some kind of perspective and bring it home for me. So I appreciate that, but I like about what you're saying, because somebody, when I hear you saying you're the wisest and say, boy, that's arrogance there, boy. Like, why you want to call yourself the wisest? Use God. But in your speech, you cleared it up. You're not telling yourself you're the wisest out of some form of arrogance or big chest kind of mentality. It's just something you're telling yourself to better yourself. To reassure yourself that every day I could become better. Every day there's more to be done. Yeah, and I get that. And saying I got that from your mom. Respect yourself by mommy. In addition to what he said as well, he just certified what we spoke about in the last episode when Cassie said the role of the man in the family and the father figure, and why the whole Boys Men program even exists. One of the reasons why we exist is because we understand that unfortunately there are a lot of single parent homes, and most of those single parent homes are run by mothers. Yeah, most of these single parent homes are run by mothers, and I mean he would have gotten all there is, or keep getting what he used to get from mommy. And I believe our big sister as well. Yeah. And same I said sister and the auntie and granny. But at the end of the day, you're gonna need male perspective. You're gonna need man. Right? You're gonna identify that way. And he that sense of belonging from us here in the boys to men that could help him better his self-esteem. And that is what causes a lot of young men to go astray. Now, I don't want to run off into that topic because we can talk about that come next week or maybe week after, soon enough. But many times when they don't get that sense of belonging from home or with some kind of conscious group, they end up going by the wrong people to get that belonging. Because people with negative motives or bad influence or unlawful influence gonna get them a sense of belonging, gonna make them feel like there's a brother, gonna make them feel like, hey, I check in for you, I love you, babe. You understand? Here, hold that. And that way you find things that differ, that go wrong, because that self-esteem not intact. There's a rift in the family unit when it comes to a sense of belonging, and that makes things scary, right? And that where many young men start to go astray. We start to go a different direction because we just don't know our purpose. You don't know your purpose. You don't know why you're here. Sometimes, tell me, you never ask yourself, why you born for, boy? Why doing here, boy? Having to ask that question is one thing, but even having to ask that question and being unable to answer that question, that makes it even scary. So in developing a good self-esteem, a sense of purpose is needed. Knowing why you're here, knowing what you should be doing, knowing what you are meant to do. If I know that I have to go this way, I have to go direction A, you're not going to catch me going B, C, D, E, F, or G because that is not for me. That is not my purpose. Yeah? You're not talking about cars, right? The purpose of the car is to drive on the road. We put the car on the road. If you take that car and you put it in water, you put it in the sea, you put it on a lake, you're going to have problems.
Yeah, we're sinking.
We're sinking because that car isn't being set to purpose. You, as a young man, aren't being set to your right or your purpose. No, don't get me wrong. It's going to take a while for you to answer that question. I'm not going to lie. It's going to take a while to answer that question. It took me a while to answer that question. I had some dark moments in between, and I'll talk about that lower down in the podcast sessions. I had some dark moments in between. Yeah, you could Joshua say, Taddy, good fella, ting, but how some people go tell you some things about me that they will be like, Taddy, and I'm not going to tell you the lying, and I wouldn't say the lying. What I would say is just a reason why it may have occurred. Or even how they saw it, it wasn't entirely like that. But they are able to say that because it happened to some kind of extent. You know that way? Right? But all of that herself mold me to make me who I am today. Nothing that you go through is for waste, by Joshua. All the actions you're going through is not for waste. It is never wasted. It's to help mold you and make you into the person you are today. And that's for you all as well. To help mold you and make you into the person you are for tomorrow and the days ahead. And that is what it is. That's just what it is. We're just working on making betterment. Refining greatness as much as possible. And knowing such a purpose, let's make things only nicer, only wiser. Now, at 14, you might know your purpose. Some fellas, some young people in a whole have it in themselves to know what they want to do at that age. Some of you might take a bit longer. How long do you want to do? Be this doctor and do this stem cell thing?
Well, I always not wanted to help people.
Does he want to help people?
Always not wanted to help people. They know the medium in which
How long is always? Give me a date on that.
Well, based on how my mother brought me up, like I was always like trying to help my siblings wherever I could help them. Always
At
trying.
what age on always? Span number to always?
I'd say the developmental age, and I realized that was around 7, 8.
7, 8. That is why I want to hear. Thank you very much. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was always had that kind of mentality. I was always trying to help my siblings do things around the house and all of that. And then growing up, coming to the Boys and Men program around the age of 14 there about too. Is there the puberty now started, the brain started to develop more going into
Started like girls.
well yeah, you must know that. You must know that. But your sense of focus started to shift as a man around that age. So you would before that you would be thinking more childish. Your sense of focus more started to develop at the age. But everybody had it different because it have entrepreneurs at the age of 14 and all of that. They're starting to work on their business, whether it may be selling water or owning our own company, all of that. Entrepreneurs. So different people have, I believe, the goals that they set. So the preliminary goals that you set for yourself before the ultimate goal you have ahead of yourself, which is your purpose. I believe the preliminary goals are sustained that way. So
say that again for them, boy.
So the preliminary goals are sustained that way. So I agree that. So first of all, a goal. So you set on your first foundation, your goal. You want to reach into secondary school, you want to reach into then the next goal further your tertiary education. Next goal, get your degree, your diploma, your doctorate, all of that. That is helping finding who you are. That school is fundamental, yes, but there's also outside of school, Boys and Men program, because we are not a school as Mr. Jefferson clearly say. So that the cement your purpose in life, all the experiences, different people at different ages go through different things in the world. So I could be 18 and I could have a 12-year-old more mentally mature than me because of what he has been through in the past in his life. So his purpose developed a lot faster than I. So that is what I would say.
This man's spitting, boy! Fire! Bare facts. Yeah? And once again, is your responsibility within the family unit, as much of a unit there is, to help foster that purpose by preliminary, that's the word they use there?
Yeah.
To put them things in place. You understand? And then going back to the car, you put the car on the road. The ultimate goal is for the car to go around the world in 80 days. To go around the world in 80 days. But you set the car to purpose, shop small, right? Alright, go from here to there. Go from here to there. Go from here to there, and bit by bit, that car going around the world, you know. You understand? Just as he said, boy Joshua boy, that wisdom boy, the wisest boy. We don't call it Solomon. Solomon! Yeah. Songs of Solomon, boy. And that we talking about, right? So, young men, people out there, if you ever asking yourself, where's your purpose? What are you doing here? Dig deep, think deep. Don't allow it to send in a place of despair. Alright? But understand that you have a reason for being here. It will be revealed sooner or later. And for many people, it has come in its own timing. But do your best to stay the course. Yeah? Let you not fall to the wayside. And so you have a sense of security. You're using this to guard yourself. You have identity. You know yourself. You have a belonging. You have a team helping you. Right? You have friends. You have family. You have a support system. You have purpose. You know what you're supposed to do. You know what cementing all that. I just piggyback, for you right about no one. You know what cementing all that now? Competence. A sense of competence. Doing that I can do it. Yes, I can. It is within me to achieve these great tasks that is set before me. Competence, boy. So in the beginning when I tell you, boy, so as I get to youth, but you don't find that doctor thing is not for you, but You don't find that stem cell thing is not for you, boy. You can say what dies on you, but you can't tell me that. You let me know straight up that you in your own right know that you're capable of doing this. And even when you speaking to me earlier and explaining things and defining things, it is clear that he knows what he's talking about. He understands it. And he's able to execute it. And that's right there it is. That, knowing that I can. And not letting anybody wave at you or break you down. But no, I went through some kind of serious things in my youth coming up, right? And I always said to myself, boy, at the point in time, why me, boy? Why to be going through this? Why to be going through this? Why to be going through this? And now, at this point in time in my life, and a while now, just to be clear, that all falls into my purpose. So now I'm here to share the story. Now I'm here to help somebody else. Now I'm here to better other young men and let them know, boys, now you alone. And I've been there, and I can relate, and I understand people doubting you, people not believing in you, people shooting you down. And I let you know, just fortify your own self-esteem, better your own self. Create them rules for yourself and know that who you are. Understand that you have a support system. We as the boys and men would support you. Reach out to us, message us in the comments. Say something in the comments, message us in the email. We have forms of communication. Hit us up in the DMs, on the grams. Do we have to do? We're going to help you figure out what's your purpose. You understand if you have it already. And let you know that you're capable of doing it because we all can. Yes, we can. So I will say about Joshua Regent.
Yeah, man, boom.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, but it's love or no. You is we, me is you, we is one. Yeah. So people like, comment, subscribe. BTM, the podcast. So it's been our vibes here. Joshua, I feel like when you come back next week, but we have to talk some more things, boy.
Alright, say no more.
Vibes are the wisest one here with me, boy. Yeah?
Yeah, man. What happened?
You don't know. I was some frankincense when you come here next time, boy.
Some more frankincense, we want.
Yeah, I was frankincense.
Alright, have you.
And your people, bless up. Is our good vibes.
Yeah.